Welcome back, everyone. We are live again. It is Friday evening, it is late, and we want to talk about all of the current stimulus proposals that we have heard in just the last week or so, as well as all of the gas proposals as well at the state and federal level. I want to talk about all of those in tonight's live, and let us know if you're watching it right now live. You can go ahead and say something in the live chat, or if you're watching the replay, let us know down below in the comment section that you are watching the replay. Also, let us know where you are tuning in from, city, state, location, whatever you want to tell us. And we will kick it off in just a moment here. We'll do a quick sound check. Thank you so much to everyone who is joining us right now. Just want to make sure everything is good on our end here. How was your week? All right, we sound good. Okay. So we will kick something off in the chat here. Let us know where you're tuning in from, city, state, location. Let us know if you're watching the replay or if you're watching the live version. Definitely let us know. And we will kick it off in just a moment here. So, a couple things of housekeeping here. Of course, number one, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. You're not going to miss any future videos. We're going to post videos every single solitary week like we've been doing. They're not stopping anytime soon. So make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. Also, give this video a tremendous thumbs up. Smash the like button. I would appreciate that. And if you want to get some free stocks, all me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get. Alrighty, we do have some people hopping on. We want to talk about all the stimulus proposals that we have heard have come out of lawmakers in just the last week or so in regards to stimulus and gas. We're going to be talking about it all. So let's get started and dive right in. Alrighty, so we have quite a few proposals here, a myriad of proposals. So obviously, with the inflation that we've talked about time and time again, gas prices have surged to all-time highs, and now lawmakers want the federal government to offer stimulus payments or rebate checks to help reduce some of this pain at the pump. And Americans are feeling it all over the country, whether it's California, New York, or even in some lower income states. Americans are feeling it everywhere. Let us know what the price of gas is in your area, your local area. Definitely let us know. Hello, Sadak Ramos. I think he's a new face here. I don't think he has been on our lives in at least recent history. So let us know if you are a new subscriber. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, it certainly could happen. We have so many proposals now coming out of so many lawmakers, and especially with the midterms, I think Democrats want to get something done. You see the new numbers now. Biden's approval rating, his average approval just hit an all-time low in his entire presidential term. New all-time low. Just when you thought it couldn't get lower, it got even lower. So Democrats probably want to get something done just to provide something in time for the midterms before they start going on the campaign trail. It certainly could happen, especially if this inflation and the gas prices are incessant and they don't come down anytime soon. So we have so many proposals to cover here. We have talked about some of them in recent videos. Some of them we have not covered yet because they're really coming out faster. We can even talk about them. They're coming out like hotcakes. Families with 2 children could get as much as $300 per month as long as the nation's average gas price exceeds $4 a gallon. This is according to a new bill that we talked about in our last live. This bill is proposed by Representatives Mike Thompson of California, John Larson of Connecticut, and Lauren Underwood of Illinois. All three of these lawmakers are Democrats. We do also have some bipartisan talk as well, so that is good. It's not just all coming out of one side. Do know that Democrats and Republicans are looking to work together to provide bipartisan support. You still have some politicking going on here, saying Republicans just trying to give away free money. As far as the Democrats, that's what their plan is, whereas Republicans want to tackle the issue a different way. So obviously a dichotomy of opinion here on how to go about this, but we do have some, across the aisle reaching here, which is good news. And on Wednesday, just recently, California Governor Gavin Newsom, he said that he's proposing to send direct payments of $400 per vehicle to state residents with a cap of 2 vehicles. So even if your household has 10 vehicles, you can only have 2 $400 payments under his idea. Pending approval from California lawmakers, the checks could arrive as soon as July, according to this statement. And Drivers in California face, of course, some of the highest gas prices in the nation, with the state average at 5.87 per gallon. That was according to AAA, just on Wednesday. And some areas like Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, you're seeing the numbers above $6 a gallon. Seeing some of that on social media. So that's another idea, and it is definitely viable. It is plausible. Gavin Newsom has a proven track record of sending out stimulus checks. He's been able to get the job done multiple times with his Golden State stimulus programs that we've talked about numerous times on this channel. So, if anything, Gavin Newsom's idea probably has the best chance at passing because he can get the job done, and the state has such a tremendous budget surplus. I would put my money, if I was a gambling man, on Gavin Newsom and California to be the first state to send out some sort of stimulus payment in regards to gas. Hello, Anonymous. Hello. And we have also American consumers could see increased costs of $2,000 this year due to this recent surge in gas prices. That's on top, by the way, of the extra $1,000 in grocery store costs due to the steepest rise of inflation since 1982. We are living in Jimmy Carter era right now. You have the president with foreign policy issues and low approval ratings, stagnant wages, high inflation. It is really like we're going back in time decades ago. Quite reminiscent for a lot of you baby boomers, I'm sure. High gas prices. Now, already consumers are reporting they are cutting back on spending or driving less, with the most of them blaming the sticker shock at the pump. Not surprising. Americans have to make sacrifices, especially during these times. And they already had to do so during the pandemic. This is pandemic in and of itself, if we're being honest. Now, the gas stimulus would, quote, provide middle class Americans with monthly payments to ease the financial burden of this global crisis, according to Representative Thompson, said in the same about this proposal. And he referred to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which has pushed gas prices higher. We've talked about this as well, how it's not necessarily cause and effect, right? Gas prices were rising well before the invasion of Ukraine, certainly up for debate. Currently, millions of Americans would qualify for payments based on current gas prices, with the average being 424 on March 22nd, according to AAA. So, right now, you would qualify for that stimulus proposal, as that proposal says that the average gas price has to be above $4 a gallon nationally. While it's unclear whether any of the bills will move forward, the strain on American households caused by high gas prices is clearly on the minds of lawmakers. So the $300 a month for families proposal, that one's called the Gas Rebate Act, and that one was proposed by Thompson, Larson, and Underwood. It would provide a monthly energy rebate of $100 per person, up to 300 for families, and that refund would kick in for the rest of 2022, again, as long as the national average is above $4. Under the bill, both joint and single filers would receive 100 each, while each dependent would also receive $100. So in other words, a family with two kids could receive up to $300. And as far as the income thresholds, those are the same as the stimulus checks. We talked about that in our last live. It's the same criteria. We also have a second proposal from Representative Ro Khanna, who was vociferous in fighting for stimulus throughout the pandemic, Democrat from California, and also Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, also a Democrat from Rhode Island. This proposal would provide a quarterly rebate to consumers based on a tax levied on oil and gas companies. They're going after the corporations there. We touched on this proposal. This one's called the Big Oil Windfall Profits Tax, would charge a per barrel tax equal to 50% of the difference between the current price of a barrel of oil and its pre-pandemic average price between 2015 and 2019. Then you also have another proposal from Representative Peter DeFazio, Democrat from Oregon. You notice all these are from Democrats so far. This one would create a rebate based on oil company profits, similar to Ro Khanna's. And this one would tax big oil's excess profits in 2022 and return the revenue back to Americans. And in addition to that proposal, we've certainly had rumors and talk, but as far as the hardcore proposals, that we actually have a solid piece of legislation, that pretty much wraps it up. We have heard talks of, cutting income tax temporarily or permanently to help ease some of the burden, ease some of the pain. We've heard gas tax holidays, which have already been implemented in states across the country. Maryland was the first to do that, basically cut and eliminate the gas tax that oil companies pay. and that would essentially, help so the prices there and kind of bring them down for Americans. It's not much; it's really peanuts compared to what some of these proposals want to do. But certainly it is a viable idea. And we also have Christopher saying we need to suspend the federal gas tax. That's also in talks right now. So with that being said, that is pretty much all we have right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.